we are going to check out Sacred Fire. That we're going to look at that Roman, the Roman RPG one that we saw there. Where is it? Sacred Fire. Let's get the page started up. Okay, there we go. So this one's going to be should be showing up behind us in a second. Yeah. This demo does not represent the final content. The game will be released in the early fall of 2021. Sure. Sure, text like these get displayed once in a while. To read them again, click reset in the menu. Okay. Sacred Fire is not a punishing game. Feel free to create a character you'll enjoy playing. The writing lets you explore and discover choices that play to your strong sides. Character creation does not lock or unlock any story content. Your role-playing does. Use the left and right arrows to select an option and then click the down arrow to continue. So there is name our character, Liam, plays a warrior relying on vitality and physique. Uther, wannabe goalless, willpower, resistance. Duncan, memorability, leader skills. What? We can't be a lady? All right, I think the spear. We gotta go with the spear user. Oh, here we go. We can go female up top. All right. I like the wild hair. Look at the custom character. Ooh, there we go. See, once the hair's combed down a bit, she's pretty. Badass looking with that little axe there. Wild hair again. I guess using a bow really puts the wind in your hair. All right. Cora. Why not? I like the name Cora. You can start by playing the preset character now, or you can customize it. Sure, customize. Look at the name. Okay, yeah, got it. Got it. Changing stats points. Yeah, no. The goal is to make the bonus percentage in resist, lead, resist, lead, and act dice rolls fit your intended playstyle. Mind and block attributes change all the time while playing the game, as the choices you make affect your mind. Body attributes change only in rare scenes where you get to train, or you get the game lets you define your backstory. Traits represent your inborn temperament and talent. You can unlock a few later in the game in rare scenes. Hit points help you survive and are important if you plan to risk your life and solve conflicts by force. Motivational points are used to boost your chances in dice rolls and are important for role-playing. Renown multiplier. Multiplies all renown you gain and is important if you want to become a leader. Clicking customize lets you change your luck once inside. Cool. All right. I think I wanted to be like a leader type just because that seems kind of interesting. Let's see. So 7 agility and empathy. Your ability to feel and understand emotion helps you influence people. MP. All leader skills plus. Ooh. Intellect. Provoke plus. Ideas. Encourage, soothe, intimidate. The strength of your belief in people's goodness. MP. Anger blocks plus. Guilt block resistance. Favor. The strength of your belief in a divinity watching over you helps you take risks, inspire others. Blocks trauma, memories of failure and injury that haunt you. Amount multipliers times 2. We'll customize. Shieldless. Wasn't as many options there as I thought they might give us. Oh wait, close up. There we go. Now we can see what we look like. Sometimes going from the one face to the other, it looks like they just kind of squashed the one in. Alright, I think I'm going with my original choice, which was that one. You can go braids. That's it, you can have wild hair or controlled hair. You don't get any other options? Appearance menace. The menace conveyed by your body, presence, mind, blocks, plus, and outfit. People respect you more and fear you feel safer. Alright. Customize. There's no, like, you can't change the armor look. Ooh, traits. Soothing presence. Menacing presence. Friend archetype. Big 5 model, high degree abilities. Icon archetype. Charming, cheerful, and witty. You are at home among people of all kinds. A renowned plus. Oh, we need to unlock these archetypes by getting points. Okay. So we could have a graceful presence. Okay, so we have 6 points right now? Is that what it says? Ancient heritage, anger block resisted, die hard, pneumatic, Nordic, MP and pain resistant, perception plus, captivating presence. You know how to use your voice, eyes, and gestures to capture your audience. You need 5 character points. Right now we got 0 points left. You know what? Those are the default ones. I'm okay with what we had there. It gave us encourage and provoke, and renown plus, beauty plus, renown and provoke. Appearance is beauty. The attractiveness of your body, presence, mind, and blocks. An outfit. People respond better to your kindness. Encourage and soothe plus. Sure, let's just go with that. Not too worried about the character generation just yet.
Rome would have you believe they are the light of the world. But all they brought us was slaughter and chains. The mountains have taught us patience. We observe, we understand. And like the mountains, we stand. We needn't defeat Rome on the field of battle. Her legions are not their weakness. The best weapon we wield against them is their own arrogance and greed. All we need to do is make them pay.
And one guy was going to slit the throat of a child.
For every step they take. And give them nothing in return. But beware, for there is a fight you cannot see. A struggle you cannot retreat from. A force so deadly, it can burn down everything you've ever built. The power of your own choices.
I think that's the end of the cutscene anyway. All right. Let's go over the basics. To adjust the game settings, click on there in the top right corner. Your progress is automatically saved at predefined checkpoints. If you reload a checkpoint, go into the cog and go save and quit, then the title screen to replay its chapter. The screen wide progress bar at the top tracks your progress through the chapter. You can mouse over it or click on it to see your progress across the game's important metrics. Replay arrows at the bottom let you reread text leading to an event, or up to an important choice. Click the person at the bottom left to access stats about you and your other characters. Click that to advance the game. Alright, so 13%. We got 0 fear, 0 anger, we got 10 HP. New checkpoint unlocked. That's up here. Low, medium, high dice, deck. I don't really want to save and quit. I was just kind of hoping to like save and continue. Represents your sense of control and progress to regain motivation. Chapter 1, The Hunt. This screen has 5 clickable tabs: character, mindset, your name, outfit, and people. I guess we have a cloak, quiver, hair. Ah, I thought I went with spear. Outfit tab. Common warrior outfit. Common hunter outfit. Our mindset. Despite what you think and believe, life has imprinted its own answers upon you. These imprinted answers are ideas you take for granted or are unaware of. Story choices that may you reflect upon what you feel can articulate and reveal these ideas. You can use experience points to resist the effects of these unlocked ideas. Allocating experience represents using positive memories to counter these imprinted beliefs. Experience points are generated by succeeding in choices with dice rolls. This tab shows your influence in the faction based on experience, wealth, renown, and relationships. All hostile side characters' relationships are accumulated in the enemy stats. All allied sides relationships on the allied. Important story characters that have dedicated screens. Click on the character faces to access them. The fire icon in the progress tracks the progress of the Roman reinforcements and compares your armies. All right. Hey, wasn't she the one that had the knife to her throat? All right, back out. So we got Wid, Igrin, Moral, Raven, and Cora. Cora's us, right? So Raven's got more than we do. No insights unlocked for him. What about Igrin? Oh, Wid. He does 5 to 25 damage. All right. Igrin is 1 to 2. Moral is 3 to 5. Raven's 2 to 4. So Moral only does 1 more damage than Raven. All right. Character tab. My outfit damage adds 1. Really, that's all it does? All right. I guess. I guess nothing's happened yet. Even though it says 13% complete. Seeing scary emotional impulses, the game rolls a dice to see how much of each impulse you resist. The part of the impulse you don't resist increases your fear and anger intensity. Say, running into a bear scene carries +8 fear impulse. Your fear intensity should increase by 8. But your dice resist says 3, so you only get a +5. Now fear drives you towards safer choices, while anger drives you towards swift action. So in our bear example, a +5 fear intensity will increase the probability of a runaway choice. And it'll decrease the probability you will react by successfully going through with an attack choice. But don't worry, you can control your emotions. You'll learn how as soon as you run into some choice. Now back to the resistance dice. Success percent depends on the resistances and current pain level. Lost hit points increase or represent pain. You can mouse over the bar to see pain level. Mousing over +1 fear, +1 anger, +1 control labels display the resistance dice to those details. Note all dice rolls result range from 0 to 100. A dice roll lower than the successful percentage means success. If you fully resist an impulse, you gain control. For each +1 impulse resisted, you gain 5% control. Furthermore, for every 20 points of surplus your dice roll has, you recharge 1% extra control. Charging to 100% refills 1 motivation point. Dropping below 0% will drain 1. Note, in case your motivation is already full, charging 100% creates a positive memory, +1 XP. Motivation points are crucial as they can be used to boost your chances of success in all choices. Let's see how this works. Click the down below and study the scene until you reach your first choice. Okay, so we got like a +1. Cora's fear increased. She saw a deer. Fear drives you towards safe choices, but ruins focus. You roll a 97 and a 56%. Resistance check and fail to resist the +1 impulse. Pain level base chance 50%. Fear 60%. So wait, we have to get under the number, not over it? Most games do over, so it's kind of weird that it's reversed like that, but okay. So now we have 1 fear. In the sky overhead, your eagle Talon lets out a warning shriek. +1 Talon. Positive experience. +1 fear. Alright. You quickly look around and freeze. Far ahead, a dark smoke rises from the Roman wall. That's supposed to be like that right there. More fear. We're up to 7 already. Who did this? It took decades of war to hold the Romans back. And now it's certain they'll retaliate. 3 fear, 3 anger. We're at terror. Wow. Fear drives you towards safe choices, but ruins focus. We lost 8 control. Patrols could be scouting the woods already. But your people desperately need more food for the winter. Now we're at Fury. A choice with a percent means the game will roll a dice to see if your character succeeds or fails. Your fear and anger intensity affects the choice percent, and you can mouse over the percentage to see the impact. As mentioned before, motivation points can be used to boost your chances. Clicking the control below costs 1 MP and zeroes out your emotions and influences. Try it now. Click on the control below. Watch how percent chances change and 1 MP is paid. I don't want to... Fine. 18% control. Click. Examine its marks just went way up. Let's say you don't like the result. Click again to undo and move and regain your motivation points. So examine its marks at 5%, but if we do control, we can have it at 98. Another reason to reset your emotions is that leaving them at full intensity drains control. There are 2 types of dice roll checks, soft and hard. Choices displayed as text represent soft checks. You can try to roll the dice 3 times. Failing a soft check represents the tension of indecision, triggering a +1 fear or anger impulse. If you'd like to avoid the tension, click directly on a soft check percentage and boost it to 100 or for 1 MP. Try it now. Click on the percent choice and watch the chances improve. Again, say you changed your mind, click it again to get a point back. Alright. If you fail a soft check 3 times, 1 MP is spent on the effort to commit to a choice. Paid success. If you run out of motivation, a reload option will replace the dice control. Click to recharge the MP for a penalty. If you consider you can abandon the motivation recharge process without incurring a penalty. Feel free to explore the scene. The writing informs you of any downsides to consider. It's up to you to decide what to do. We could follow the deer. 76%. Scan our surroundings. Examine its marks. Examine its marks. The deer isn't big, but the marks are deep. It must carry heavy antlers. It'll be slower and tie more easily. Okay. What do you do? Follow the deer. All right. We rolled under the 76%. We're following it. We got plus 10 control because we handled their fear, I guess. 2 XP. How do you proceed? Chase the deer until it drops. First failure. Second failure. Come on. Success! This ancient way of hunting will be an ordeal, leaving both you and the prey exhausted. Whatever. How do you go about it? Prepare for the chase. Success. With the sun high, carrying water will give you considerable edge. Plus 9 control. You make sure your canteen doesn't leak and make fast your gear. Minus fear and anger plus control. Are you ready? Start the chase. Getting into a rhythm, you set the pace to run down your quarry. Minus 1 anger plus 2 control. All right. Spotting you, the deer flees into the woods. This will be a long run. 1 anger. Suddenly you hear the deer change direction and flee away from the wall. There's an opening it will cross, but it's quite far off for a kill shot. And, okay, dice icon is in the choice text means it leads to a sequence of moves called a risk chain. Each move in this sequence represents a hard check with 1 dice roll determining its success or failure. The more rolls you succeed, the better the outcome of the whole experience. On the other, once you enter a risk chain, sword icon with a bonus or penalty will appear at the top of the screen. It represents how your previous choices made this sequence of moves easier or harder. A risk chain in a series. Okay. ×4. Think about the deer. Think about why the deer changed direction. It's running from those people from the wall. That's freaking obvious. We could run to a better position or take a long shot. I think we should try to run to a better position. You sprint forward to gain a better position, closing the distance and getting a better line of sight. All right, we got 2 control, minus 1 anger. Reach the better shooting position. No difference from it. Check how the checkpoints. You unlocked a checkpoint, apparently. All right, 1 of 4. Ahead, there's a steep slope you need to slide down. Slide. As mentioned before, there are 2 types of dice, soft and hard checks. Choices displayed as icons represent hard. You have 1 try to roll the die. Clicking on the hard percentage will increase the probability by 20% for 1 MP. All right, so we got 82% if we go down on our butt and 62% on our feet. Yes, keeping your balance, you fly down the slope and continue running at full speed. We are Legolas's heir. Ha! We'll put him to shame. 2 to 4. A thicket of waist-high brambles blocks your path. Ignore the pain. Run around it. All right, without slowing to your left, you spot a safe spot through. Keep running. A fallen tree obstructs your path. Roll under, or jump over. We could totally Spider-Man over if we wanted to, but we're being like nimble and lithe, so let's just... You roll underneath and spring back to your feet fluidly. Yeah. A 42. Keep going. 4 to 4. Head a slab of stone leads to a good vantage point. Ooh, climb or sprint? Let's just climb. Failure? What? You reach a good vantage point, but have little time to get your breath under control. Stupid failure ruined everything. You put an arrow to bow and take aim just in time. The next instant, the deer bounds into the clearing. We got a 72% chance, but I'm going to use an MP to make sure we get this. Boom! 78! If I hadn't used that extra thing, we wouldn't have got it. Woo! It was worth the 1 MP, especially since we had already regained the one we had used. Alright. 3 experience, minus 5 anger. Boom. The deer collapses to the ground, shattering the undergrowth as it comes to a halt. Alright. That got us 3 fear for some reason. As you approach your kill, you pick out sounds of battle at the edge of your hearing. You discern a few Roman words and a chill runs down your spine. They've got someone cornered. What will you do? The heavy antlers weigh the kill down and you struggle to lift it. You feel unprepared. The noise of battle grows louder. There's no time to figure out how to lift the heavy burden. What do you do? Hide yourself and the kill in the bushes. It's not easy, but you manage to drag the deer into the bushes. The Roman voices issuing orders turn from confident to angry. Cries of pain cut the night. Someone is killing off the Romans. What do you do? I kind of want to view the battle. Let's go check out the battle. Readying your bow, you carefully advance towards the noises. Oh, we would have succeeded anyway. We got a 17. You spot movement out of the corner of your eye. Roman archers taking aim at you. The noise you made killing deer betrayed your presence. Whatever. Survive the ambush. One out of 3. Dodge the arrow. We can dive. 4. We definitely made that one. See the Roman fumble with notching another arrow. Ooh, we don't got a good chance of drawing. Alright. Finger's definitely fine and place an arrow. Takes aim. You must make your shot count. Killing people shapes your character and triggers additional consequences based on context. Killing an enemy in self-defense in a battle does not generate guilt, but may generate trauma. Killing an opponent in cold blood generates guilt, especially if the opponent is an ally. Killing Romans also raises the probability they'll call reinforcements. How can they call reinforcements if they're dead? Come on now. You can click the people and access the tab to see the current state of reinforcement progress. We could totally 100% kill him right now. Or we could just wound him. Is there no music to this game? I thought it had music. No, I guess not. Actually, wait, the bar's showing noise. I'm just not hearing any. Just really quiet. Alright, let's say about there. That's not too bad, hopefully. Alright, I guess, you know what? We'll try to kill the guy. You're faster than the Roman, your arrow runs him through. Success. Your flawless reaction boosts your confidence. +9 control, -5 fear. You can already make out the clearing where the fight is happening. What do you do? Observe before entering. Single warrior stands against a foe. No less than 4 Romans already lie dead or bloodied on the ground. There is something strangely familiar about the warrior's stance. An arrow tip flickers in the shadows. A Roman is aiming at the warrior's flank. Shoot the archer. You don't hesitate, drawing your bow. Woo, 69! Yeah! One in, one in, and at the other. Your arrow hits true, winging the archer and knocking him off his feet. Alright. Plus 10 renown. We're kicking ass with his arrows. The other Romans hesitate and look around as the fallen archer screams in pain. The warrior uses the distraction to step between the guard of the nearest Roman, stabbing up and into their armpit, felling them. Ooh, that guy's dead. An armpit stab? We have major arteries there. He's bleeding out so quick, it's not going to be funny. The warrior's blood slips off, or the hood slips off, and you freeze in shock as you recognize her face. Cora's a pretty lady. It's Etain, your long-lost childhood friend. A whirlwind of emotion rises in your mind. She doesn't look your way. Focus on the officer who launches a spear at you. Let's try for the block. You skillfully block the spear and move towards the attacker. 47. Launching the spear left the officer's flank open. Etain closes the distance and buries her blade into his neck. He's lethal. The last soldier reaches for his horn to call for reinforcements. Ooh, we don't have much chance of killing. No! Your arrow misses, but before he can make a sound, Etain's dagger penetrates his eye socket. You recoil. I wasted 2 MP for her to get the kill? Ah. You turn towards Etain, only to see her begin to throw a dagger your way. Etain's failure. She stands stunned, recognizing your presence, but the dagger is already flying your way. You manage to narrowly dodge the flight of the dagger as you feel it nick your ear. Well, now we're never going to let her live that down. You just tried to kill me. Ah. And I thought we were friends, and I just saved your life like twice. Screwed up on the last guy, but I got the other 2.
Run.
She whispers in a voice familiar, but with a gravity you don't recognize. In a heartbeat, she turns and disappears into the forest. Delight and nausea overcome you. How do you react? What do you mean? It said run. Couldn't we just follow? We're up to 5 MP again. Charge control up to 100 to get. Oh, that's what. So the control getting to 100 is what gets us MP. Okay. Success! You can't believe she left. You spent years wondering what happened to her. What do you do? Go and find her. Go examine the spot where they fought. Sort out your feelings. Let her go and carry the deer home. We could use control to go straight and get the deer home. Right? No, we could sort our feelings if we wanted. You said go. I don't think we should be lingering around here. Singer brought forth old feelings of loss, guilt, and anger, but now a new feeling emerges. Feeling both beautiful and dangerous. The feeling of hope that everything that should have been could be again. A new thing. We are all alone in the end. Losing your mother at an early age impacted you deeply. You're convinced of the inherent loneliness of existence. Fear resistance -5. Friendship check -5%. Idea resistance 0.5. Tip user experience to counter this idea's effect. Where did that come from? We need 50 XP? We're at 34. I guess we're not getting rid of that anytime soon. Go and find her? As much as you try, you can't find any trace of her. As if she's a shade, not a being of mortal flesh and blood. For the briefest moment, you doubt whether she was truly real. What do you do? Let's go get the deer. We tried. You struggle to lift the heavy burden. Eat the raw liver to gain strength. Ew. Doesn't that sound like ew to you guys? Or eating a raw liver? Eating liver in general is kinda ew. I'm not a big fan of its taste or texture. Depending on how it's seasoned, I guess. But, raw? Sorry. Just thought about it again. It's just like, no, we're good. All right, come on, 69. You calm yourself and come up with a solution. All right. What do you do? Separate the antlers with an axe. Ooh, a 6. We nailed that one. Now you're able to lift the deer into a carrying position. Carry the antlers too. I'll take you the rest of the day to reach home carrying the prey. You hurry to get away from the wall, but you start to tire soon. A new checkpoint was unlocked. Think about how to set your pace. Alright. You don't want to end up exhausted, as you may need to fight. As you set a sustainable pace, ideas swirl in your head and compete for your attention. What do you focus on? Focus on your surroundings. You stop and listen to the noises of the forest. Your caution pays off as you spot someone lurking in the shadows near the trail. You seek cover when a figure steps out onto the trail.
Well. I see you. Always hiding. Always hesitating.
I didn't hide or hesitate. I went right into the battle and killed a bunch of people. Where were you, you hiding little bitch? You did nothing. Core's aversion towards moral increases. An average block tracks how much their words attack, for instance. Alright. Negative experience with Morrow. It's Morrow, a local bully. Volatile, petty, and bitter. He holds a bow with an arrow ready to pull. What do you do? There's been an attack on the wall. We have to warn everyone. Moral's shaken by the gravity of our words.
You won't talk your way out of this one, you bitch.
Moral's asking for a beatdown. I fought Romans who crossed the wall. Now he's scared. Good, you should be, a-hole.
You wench. You would spin any tale to get out of my grasp.
I'm not in your grasp, and I speak the truth, you idiot. He rolls and charges at you fiercely. You and your opponent will take turns choosing actions in this duel. Oh my goodness. Opponent turn starts with them using their MP to boost their attack or defense during your blah 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 whatever. Turn-based combat starts. Alright. Stupid idiot. He goes for a powerful strike to your flank. We don't got good odds of anything here. Effortless success. Yeah, I got my MP back. Okay. It gives you the space to make your next move. What do you do? Outsmart. You enter a state of deep focus. We go into Sherlock brain mode thing and like, okay, now if I punch here, well, this way and this time and this thing, it'll be like slow mode for like 2 seconds while we think super hard. Choose your tactics. Enter. First, you need to create a crisis for him to fall for the ruse. Pretend to slip where you are. Ooh, a close call, but we did it. It cost us an MP. I'm sorry, that's stupid. Like, if we had failed, a really bad fail costing us an MP, I could see, considering a really good success could gain us an MP. But succeeding and losing an MP just because it was within 15 points at this point? That's not right. In my opinion, I don't think that's right. He doesn't suspect anything and moves closer. He failed his roll. What do you do? Alright. You frequently crawl away and he falls for your trick, a cruel smile crossing his face. He's getting close. Keep your wits about you. Come on, wait. Alright. You keep your cool and wait as he closes in. He prepares the strike. Oh man, I wish we could counter. Got like 0% control. I don't know if we could just be like... That'd only get us like a 46 anyway. It's not worth it. No. Effortless success. You catch him off guard. For a heartbeat, he exposes his side. Oh, we could kill it. No, we'll knock him out. Use the opening on his defense to knock him out. Graze 84 on 100. All right. We were like 1% away from a horrible, like a close call or whatever, I guess. He collapses with a muffled cry. 20 renown, 50% idea, -3 fear, +6 control. He is completely at your mercy. Failing to walk away may result in you killing him. Considering it says finish him as the other option, yeah, I think that would do it. All right, we leave him there. New title unlocked. As you go through the story, your deeds associate attributes with your name. You can use the renown points to boost the effects. Unlocking renown points represents attributes you emphasize when you tell your deeds. Story choices marked with a foot icon represents daring moves that gain extra renown. Cora the Calm is apparently our name there. And again, need 50 XP to up it. Alright. You feel good about yourself. You defeated Morrow, but didn't get his blood on your hands. We'll save that for a time when he upsets us a lot. Yeah. You pick up the prey and walk home. It's already late afternoon when you enter the village. The deer draws much attention and a small crowd gathers. New title unlocked. Cora the Starborn? Is that what it said? Yep, the Starborn and the Calm. Soothing and courage for the Calm, and the Starborn. Just more renown. If we up it, it gets us an extra 10% renown. Your extraordinary luck is known. What do you mean luck? That was skill. We hunted that deer like a master. I'll leave it for now. We might up it later. All right. What do you do? Share the meat as your custom dictates. She's reluctant to share with winter coming. Oh, it would have succeeded anyways. Boo! People quickly take their share, but thanks is scant. Ungrateful bastards. You do see relief in the faces of a few friendly smiles. Their families won't go to bed hungry. Plus 6% pardon. Villagers' pardon increased. The story step carries a 10% pardon bonus. How much a character sees you as a person, how likely they are to forgive an offense. What will you do? Boast about the hunt? Make sure to look at the part and prepare to speak. I had to fight moral to get it to you. I hunted it for days, never losing the track. Carried it without stopping an entire day. I kind of want to be like, I had to fight moral for that. I shot it from 100 steps away. Can't we tell the whole story? Like, this will make moral look bad. People murmur agreeably and continue to divide the prey. No, I should have hunted it, never. Take turns dividing the prey. More renown. Rank up. They finally like us more than Raven. Moral's still better than us, though. Your older brother would. Haha. Friendship up. Okay. Do we mention the moral fight? I'm thinking we probably shouldn't, but I'm going to. This gets people talking. A few of them curse Moral's name. A new title unlocked. Cora the Storm. Your quick temper is spoken of among the tribes. They're like, don't piss her off. She's going to remember. All right, we got what, 130? All right, let's up the renown. All right, we get plus 0.2 times. Yeah, that'll work for now, I guess. Say no more. There's to warn them about the Roman threat. What do you do? The one sent to train at the fort as a child. Think about this. All right. Prospect of a new war breaking out is horrible news. No one wants to hear what you have to say. They don't want war. Imagine that. Unlike your brother, you haven't yet earned their trust. You could talk to him privately and let him deal with the crowd. Or you can talk to them patiently on your own. Igraine, the elder, may be vexed you didn't wait for her, but your brother Wid, who holds real influence, is on your side. What do you do? Saw black smoke rise from the wall. There has been peace ever since the wall was built. The Romans will retaliate. Crowd searches his first. People shake their heads, and a few even laugh at your experience. As you turn back to your house, you notice Wid standing in the shadows. So you must have watched everything.
This is grave news, sister. I'm glad you're all right.
At least he seems to believe us. With positive experience increase, this story carries a +1 positive experience bonus. Do you tell him about your encounter with Moral? For a brief moment, Wood's face flushes with anger. Probably also with pride about us kicking his butt.
What happened?
What happened? Did he hurt you? We got into a fight and I won.
Good. That will teach him to stay away. I'm proud of you.
Minus 100 guilt. Look at that. No more guilt than my brother. $79.99. Or if we're going to spend a point, well, let's get it this way.
It's your hard work that's paying off.
Your thoughts return to facing the mob of villagers.
Tough crowd, right?
I know. They're such dicks. Etane's back. I'm digging this. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I wish more of it had the voiceover, but I'm digging it.
What did you say? You saw our Atane? How is my little sister?
Protective of Atane. 212 points. We've gotten a lot of experience recently. It's changed a lot. I don't know if we can trust her. Oh, 65 is like such a iffy roll.
She was very young when her mother sent her to train at the royal fort. What happened?
And now the scary part. We have to tell him about the fight with the Romans and how we killed some. She killed 8 Romans almost. I like it. She killed 8 Romans almost on her own. AKA, we took out at least 2, right? So. It takes a while to process what you just said before continuing. Etane's renown just went up. I wanted to make sure she is respected as well later on, so.
So, the Romans crossed the wall. If she was so far from the fort on her own, she must be in the royal guard. But why didn't she?
Hey, we resisted her anger, got our MP up.
She must be carrying an important message.
We didn't exactly speak much. You aren't prepared to share this with Wid yet. Come on. Ah. You know, I was relieved that you didn't take him wondering why Etane didn't come back with you the wrong way. There we go.
This is grave news, sister. Why didn't you tell everyone?
They weren't listening to me as it was. What am I supposed to do? Oh yeah, we're all good here. Forest fires happen all the time. It's actually a natural part of the forest keeping itself healthy.
I wish you had shared the news, no matter their response. I stand beside your truth.
They wouldn't trust me. Roll. We lose 20 control when we do it this way, I think. Or maybe we lost it already. We're getting really tired. But we're also like super pissed. Yeah, we got control our anger. We're getting way too upset for some reason. I need to hear it from you. Maybe we should just tell them that they wouldn't trust them, or they need...
That's nonsense. Tell me everything you saw.
They wouldn't have trusted us. They didn't listen as it was. You can tell you have his full attention. Tell me, okay, let's see if we can go through the whole event, telling we saw the smoke.
I'll wait for Igraine the Elder. Otherwise, she would oppose whatever I did just to protect her standing. If Romans do retaliate, it will take them several days to gather their forces.
I should have told about the fight. I thought it was going to be like the other time when we told the story where we could go through the options. He doesn't realize the influence he has. Where's Igraine?
She's treating a sick child at the shepherd's house. She should be back before dawn.
Can we go back? I wonder if it'll let me redo that option.
If Romans do retaliate, I'll wait for Igraine the Elder. Otherwise, she would oppose whatever I did just to protect her standing.
All right. No, it won't let me change it. While in replay mode, your choice and continue buttons are inactive. Yeah.
If she's treating a sick child at the shepherd's house, she should be back before dawn.
You walk back home in silence. You know there is no use talking to Wid now. He likes to process things before he speaks his mind. We didn't give him enough information. He doesn't know about the Romans that got killed. Then lies down in his bed as you fell exhausted onto yours. The sleep escapes you. You're worried about Hadrian in a war that could wipe out your entire people. How did you deal with the uncertainty? First failure. Take a sleeping herb. Yeah, it's a good thing I did that. I would have failed again if I hadn't used up one of my MP. You focus on what you can control and take deep, calm breaths. It makes you painfully aware of how little you have control of. I am not in control. You've always felt life was happening to you, not something you're living on your own terms. So each level we get is 1% less. We got 45 points. Comfort. No, not enough points to up it. What is that? Elder outfit. Is beauty. Alright. Got 2 ideas. 4 titles. 2 insights. Eventually, though your mind and body relaxes, succumb to exhaustion. Chapter end. I don't like that. I wish it, when it, in those chances, in the times where it's going to let you do multiple events when you're retelling a story, it needs to let you know how many things you can tell. Because at that time, I didn't know if we were going to be able to tell him the whole. He's like, tell me everything, and then gave us an option. Last time, like when we told the story about our hunt, it gave us the options, and we could tell it in any order we wanted. So I figured we were going to be able to tell him everything. It's like, well, I saw the smoke, I went and I saw the fight, I killed an archer, and then Green and I killed a bunch, and then she left. You know, I thought it was going to be like itemized, but nope. It was, how much did I tell him? Not nearly enough. I really should have included that. Well, I guess we did. We had already told him Attain killed like eight Romans, right? We just left out the fact that we took out like 2 of them. That's the end of the demo. I like that game, actually. I wasn't sure if I was going to like it at first. But, let's replay the chapter. I want to just replay scene 4. Restart here. Alright. It was good. It was interesting. Alright, so this is just us getting back to the village. I want to see what happens if we tell our brother about the full, like, massacre part of the fight. Enter the village. The deer draws much attention. Alright, we got a title unlocked. We'll up that right away so we get the any extra renown. What do you do? Share the meat with as our customs dictate? I'm on 47. Ooh, not even close. We are sharing. There we go. We share the meat. You do see relief in the faces. Smile. Goes hungry. Alright. What do you do? Boast about the hunt. Make sure you look the part and prepare to speak. I hunted it for days, never losing the track. And take turns dividing the prey. Alright. I carried it without stopping an entire day. Rank up. This is where we got our MP goes up to 11 at that point. Alright. Keep going. I had to fight Marl to get it to you. This gets people talking. A few of them curse Marl's name. Marl's renown goes down. And this is how we got that the being known for being perhaps a little temperamental. Let's get more renown. There we go. We didn't shoot it from 100. Too bad we couldn't be like we chased it down quickly and made a snapshot or something, but we'll just say no more. Ooh, a 1. Nice. A 1 should be like a critical success where we get a point back or something. When everyone has their share, you feel the urge to warn them about the Roman threat. All right, what do you do? I saw black smoke rise from the walls. There has been peace ever since the wall was built. The Romans will retaliate. You even laugh at your expense. Yeah, we lost trust and respect for some reason. You know, it's Wid standing behind us. Here we go.
This is grave news, sister. I'm glad you're all right.
Moral ambushed me today.
What happened? Did he hurt you?
We got into a fight and I won.
Good. That will teach him to stay away. I'm proud of you. It's your hard work that's paying off.
Let's return to facing the mob of villagers. Got control one up.
Crowd, right?
Why didn't you join us? It wasn't as bad as I expected. We had Attain's back.
What did you say? You saw our Attain? How is my little sister?
You never realized he thought of her that way. This got him protective of Attain. We can up friendship. Hostility? We could put a lot of points into it. Feels protective of Attain. That will make sure she'll get on good when he comes in. There we go. How do you respond? She's changed a lot. I don't know if we can trust her.
She was very young when her mother sent her to train at the royal fort. What happened?
We have a lot less anger this time. She killed 8 Romans and almost all. I like the almost on her own part. I'm sorry. She killed 8 Romans almost on her own.
So, the Romans crossed the wall. If she was so far from the fort on her own, she must be in the royal guard. But why didn't she? She must be carrying an important message.
We almost didn't make 100% roll.
This is grave news, sister. Why didn't you tell everyone? I wish you had shared the news, no matter their response. I stand beside your truth. Well, sister, tell me everything you saw.
All right, here's where it's going to be really different. We fought a Roman patrol in the woods.
I'll wait for Igraine the Elder. Otherwise, she would oppose whatever I did just to protect her standing.
We have like almost no fatigue this time. This is great. We did so much better.
If Romans do retaliate, it will take them several days to gather their forces.
He doesn't realize the influence he has. He knows best what he wants. Yeah. Bit of envy. Where's the green?
She's treating a sick child at the shepherd's house. She should be back before dawn.
We walk back to the house in silence. You know there's... Oh, he's talking to Wid now. He's processing things. All right. Didn't really change much about us. Like, we got more renown because we told him about us killing them, it seemed. Like, our mindset. Oh, we didn't get the one thing this time. A sleep escapes you. You're worried about Attain and a war that could wipe out your entire people. How do you feel? Deal with the uncertainty? Actually, you know what? We did that last time. Let's go with faith this time. You're relying on your conviction that if you survived up until now, the gods must favor you. 2 XP, 50 favor, 10 control. Alright. You're still aware of the dangers, but your faith comforts you and exhaustion takes over. -5 fear and anger. Yeah, like we have 0 fear and anger at this point, when last time we were like hugely pissed about what went down for some reason. Chapter gain 263, influence 263. Next rank is at 369. We're 43% to the next rank for moral, apparently. Alright. It represents just a short part of the story the player will get to tell in the full game. I can't wait to share with you more scenes to explore, including the rescue mission you've seen in the game's intro. Dane's pretty hot. But then again, I made us a cute little northern girl too, so it's all good. Wish list it on Steam. If you can't make it on, please join our cause and tell your friends about the game. Double daggers. I would have went with a spear. Just saying. The demo's not. All right, so that was Sacred Fire.